It's all white and it's got an angry face. Hello, people of the internet space. Today I'm going to get back to work on the Ranger and hopefully I can get close to starting this truck, either this video or the next video. I'm just gonna push hard and see what happens. That's what he said. If you're new and you'd like to get caught up on this little project right here, up above my head is a link to what doesn't smell like potatoes but tastes like rubber. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. The last video, I couldn't get the AC condenser or the radiator or even the nose of the truck put on because I didn't have these two brackets right here. And thanks to early 90s Ford Explorer, I got these so I can properly mount this condenser so that way this line doesn't rub on the radiator core support, and now I can put the whole front of it back together. I also got the clips I needed for the top of the radiator fan shroud that were all rusty. I put them in some rust converter. Now they look like black iron oxide or iron something or other. So rather than give you a play-by-play of every nut and bolt and bracket I'm going to assemble, let's just go into a bit of a time lapse and make some progress. Ready? That was about 6 hours worth of work, and I feel like I'm making some good progress in here. I got the bulk of the wiring harness completely done. Now I gotta put this harness in under the dash. Ow! I just smacked my ankle bone on part of that transfer case. I need to throw that out. I don't need it anymore. It was for parts. I think this is the last thing I think that goes in this corner of the engine bay. I am really glad I made so many videos taking this thing apart because they are really helping me right now remember where everything went, put it back together. Come on. You go here. You go here. Ah, yeah, shapes. Those look like they go together, don't they? Yep, they do. I'm gonna take a wild guess that that goes right there. And then this, goes right here, like that. I want to do something fun. You guys have been staring at wires and clips and doodads. Let's start putting some body parts back on. I personally am not a fan of this technique. It does work. I'm not a chemist, but to me it just seems like adding heat to plastic to make it look new again is burning off volatiles or making volatiles come to the surface. It seems like it's subtracting something rather than adding something, which would in theory make this less durable than new. Take these crusty tabs off since I got them zinc coated off the other truck. Yeah, the combination of some heat and some aerospace protectant, that worked pretty good. Don't worry about the splotchiness. I put a little bit too much. I gotta wax off, wax on. Damn it, this is the driver's side. How did I do that? Now that that's done, it's also the following day, I'm going to tilt my head for no reason. I'm pretty sure this front panel is made out of fiberglass. Plastic or fiberglass, I can't tell. It's definitely not metal though. Pop you off. These are originally that olive drab green zinc coating, on them. The paint on this is super durable too. It's almost like it was molded in color. It's been a little while since I've done something detailing related on this channel, and I honestly miss it. I like cleaning cars, I can't help it. To clean these parts, I'm going to use a bucket and a screen for no other reason other than it fits in the bottom of the bucket. Some Sudsy Bubble formula of a random car detailing brand. Suds. I'm doing this inside my garage because it's hot outside and I have air conditioning in here. Why not? I'm now going to commit agitated assault on this panel. There. Take out these old crusty ones and got some fresh new zinc coated ones. Ranger hood latch. Aha! I found you. That's just satisfying right there. Here goes the nose. Oh, I can even see where this was positioned before. Those little ghost outlines. Alright. I'm sure I'll still have to align it a little bit. Yay! I probably should put the fenders on first. I'm probably going to regret that now. Yay! I'm so happy. God, that is so clean. All the nice black parts behind the Calypso green metallic. That looks good. Now, this. Don't worry about this brush scratching the paint. I gotta do a paint correction on it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fender assemble. Wow, that lined up pretty good. Hopefully I got enough green bolts to do this. I may have miscalculated how much work this was to put this truck back together. I don't think I'm gonna be able to start this thing in this video. There's a lot of work left to do. And I don't wanna just slap this thing together in a hurry because it's YouTube. That's not how I roll. Careful. Woo! Clean up around the bolt. I'm so glad I actually labeled these things because I was super confused which one went where. This one goes on this side. I'd presume like this. These shapes are a little confusing. They don't really make sense as well as I would think they would. Yeah. Something like that, I guess. It might just seem like a stupid chunk of foam, but that's what keeps wind noise out of the cab of the truck. So the placement of all these little flapper doodles is pretty important. I need you, and I need you. This stain will not come off no matter what I try to scrub it with. Clay bar's promising. It's doing something. No way. It's like impregnated into the paint. Nobody will ever know. Can't see it. Perfect. Isn't it cute? I got a little boba drink. It's a little plushie. He turns inside out, and on the inside, it's all white and it's got an angry face. I just finished getting this other fender all cleaned up, and it's time to mount it. Even though I got these cleaned up, I don't think I'm gonna install them until I get everything in the engine bay done. Fender assemble. I'm so glad I was able to keep the Hago sticker there. I love that sticker. I know it probably doesn't make any sense for me to put the fenders on now when I still have to do stuff in the engine bay, but the reason why I am is because these were literally just sitting on the floor under the truck, and I didn't want to run the risk anymore of accidentally dropping something or damaging these because they were off the truck. So that's the whole reason why I'm putting them on. I feel it's safer this way. I think these are M6 by 1.0, I think. Are you a M6 by 1.0? Oh, much better. Oh yeah. Ah! Perfect tool for setting panel gaps. Stir stick. Soft and squishy. These on my Graham's truck were literally just giant slabs of rust, so I took the ones off the parts truck and Fred repainted them with the engine bay, so now they look mint. You go here. This is probably gonna drive some of you crazy, but I am not gonna replace this even though it's a little bit yellowed. They still make them, but I don't wanna keep taking stuff off of it and putting new stuff on, because then it's no longer gonna be my Graham's truck. I gotta draw the line somewhere. So this right here is my secret to cleaning plastics. This is not sponsored, but I wanna share this with you. Bleach white, it's for tires, but it works amazing on plastic. It's literally a detailing tip that I've been doing since high school. My uncle taught me it, using it in inner fender liners on cars. It works great on black plastic and white plastic. I don't know. It might be something chemically that's bad, but I've never had anything adverse happen from doing it. So in today's video, Sarah moves the camera around 600,000 times. Look, I watched a TV show once and I noticed that TV shows change the camera position constantly. And I think it just makes it more visually appealing. So I try to do that for you guys too. I don't want to take off the yellow writing, so I'm going to be really careful in those areas. Huh? Yeah? Came up pretty clean. The orange residue from the washer fluid that was in there didn't really come out, but other than that, I'd say that's good. This went... Pop this cap off, stick you on here. And I got something special for this. Ta-da! Brand new OEM Ford Performance radiator cap, and it's a stock pressure too. Oh man, it's not facing the correct way. Oh well. From here forward, I got quite a bit of stuff to install that is not visually appealing on camera. Before I get back to installing stuff in the engine bay, I want to show you guys a little secret. The Focus has returned from storage. I pulled it out because it's time to start working on this thing again, and to help the guys out next door, since they do paint content on their new YouTube channel, I decided that I would let Fred do the body work on this thing with the wide body kit, and he can make videos out of it, so that way there's still progress happening on this car, but also get work done on the Ranger, and they can get some content out of it that I'll share with you guys in the process to help them out. That and making 600 sanding and primer videos is really difficult to do and make entertaining, so it's best that I share the work. How do you feel about the job you have to do on the Focus?
Oh, there's a lot.
Difficulty scale 1 to 10.
11.5.
It's gonna suck that bad.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So I got these from the UK. They were in a shed in Leeds somewhere, and they were the actual panels that would have been used on one of the 98 to 02 Ford Focus WRC cars. And Fred has to figure out how to metalwork those into my car, so have fun with that. So yeah, there's your update on the Focus. And when they're done with that, I'll probably be done the Ranger, and then I'll start on the Focus again with the rest of the work that I'm going to be doing to it. With that said, let's do some work. Aside from this, I have pretty much all the wiring connected on the truck, but this is the main power wire to the battery, starter, and alternator, and it is full of creepy green death. I don't think this should be reused. I'm trying to do this systematically, so by doing all the electrical, I know that's 100% complete, and then next I need to do all the hydraulic components, brakes, clutch, anything that is associated with that system, power steering pump, and then I'm gonna do the final bits, the accessory drive in the front of the engine, and airbox, and the rest of the mechanical bits like the intake, and then put the coolant hoses in, HVAC lines on there. It's not as simple as simply bolting those things onto the engine though, because I'm taking everything and cleaning it thoroughly before I put it back in there, and that's what's taking so much time. And then also trying to track down the hardware that's been re-zinc coated and looking at the videos to make sure I got the right bolt for each component and using the tech data. So it's worth taking my time on this though and making sure it's all done clean and looks like a brand new truck under the hood when I'm done with it. So the next video you see on the Ranger will be in a little bit, because I got that big box in the corner there and the accompanying box that goes with it, which is for the Bronco. And it's a video I've been planning for months, and I'm really excited to film for you guys. I think you all are gonna like it quite a bit, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to film because it's mechanic work plus a little something different. But yeah, and then I'll get back to work on the Ranger. I got at least 4 or 5 more Ranger videos coming, since I'm gonna do a full detail on this thing and paint correction and stuff after. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon with another. Bye.